The Mahakumbh fair, the largest and most sacred gathering in India, is said to hold divine energy capable of transforming lives. But for 19-year-old Ronak Tripathi, it was an adventure rather than a spiritual journey when he visited the fair in Allahabad in 2012 with his parents and elder brother, Amit. Ronak had often heard his grandmother tell stories of gods and demons hidden within the Mahakumbh's sacred grounds. Legends spoke of the Sangam waters absorbing special powers during this time. Intrigued but skeptical, he followed his family to bathe in the holy river. As they stepped into the water, chants of mantras filled the air, blending with the golden glow of the sun. But as soon as Ronak submerged himself, he felt an eerie warmth around him, as though the water were boiling. He turned to Amit, voicing his discomfort, but his brother laughed it off. "It's just in your head, Ronak. The Sangam is sacred." That evening, as they wandered through the fair, a sea of sages and saints filled the bustling pathways. Amidst the colorful chaos, Ronak's gaze was drawn to a peculiar figure, a sage sitting in a secluded corner, his face turned towards the sky. His eyes were an unsettling shade of white, and his lips moved in a silent, cryptic chant. Something about him was magnetic. "Amit, let's see what that sage is doing," Ronak urged. Amit, hesitant, warned against disturbing a meditating ascetic, but Ronak ignored him and stepped forward. As he approached, he noticed the sage remained unresponsive. Calling out to him yielded no reaction. On impulse, Ronak picked up a stick and gently prodded the sage with its pointed tip. The sage's eyes snapped open instantly, locking onto Ronak. A cold shiver ran down his spine. But instead of anger, the sage smiled. "Ah, you are here. I was waiting for you." A chill crept into Ronak's heart. "Do you know me, sage?" The sage did not respond. Instead, he removed a garland from his neck and handed it to Ronak. "Wear this tonight while you sleep. By morning, all answers will be clear." Without a second thought, Ronak took the garland and returned to his family. That night, as soon as he put it on and closed his eyes, his dreams turned into a horrifying vision. He found himself in a dark, burning forest, where giant trees were engulfed in flames and the sky glowed a deep crimson. A deep, echoing voice called his name. "Ronak! Ronak!" A shadow emerged from the fire, its crimson eyes glowing fiercely. It raised a thin, skeletal finger and pointed at him. "You came for me. Now you must take me with you." Before Ronak could react, the shadow lunged forward, sinking into his body. He awoke with a scream, drenched in sweat. His hands clutched the garland, now unbearably hot. Panicking, he yanked it off and threw it to the floor, then covered himself with a blanket, trying to shake the terror. In the days that followed, misfortunes struck his family. His father's clothing shop caught fire due to a short circuit. Amit lost his job. Their mother's health deteriorated mysteriously. One evening, while cleaning his closet, Ronak's breath hitched. Inside lay the same garland he had discarded. When he asked his mother about it, she revealed that she had found it and kept it safe. A sickening realization settled in. This garland was the source of their misery. Determined to rid himself of it, Ronak threw it into the garbage. But the nightmare wasn't over. One evening, while watching a show on his laptop, he felt an unsettling presence behind him. Turning around, he found nothing. But as he turned back again, his blood ran cold. The shadow from his dream stood in the corner of his room, its red eyes piercing through the darkness. A chilling whisper echoed through the room. "Sangam, come back." Terror gripped Ronak as he bolted into Amit's room. "Amit, that shadow, it's back! It called me Sangam!" His brother dismissed it as hallucination, assuring him they'd visit a temple in the morning. But Ronak couldn't wait. Before dawn, he boarded a bus to Allahabad. At a roadside tea stall, as he reached for his wallet, his hands trembled. The cursed garland was inside his bag. A dreadful certainty filled him. He had to find the sage. Arriving at the Mahakumbh, he frantically searched until he found the old man. Falling at his feet, he sobbed uncontrollably. The sage's face hardened. "Fool! You disturbed a meditating sadhu. Now you must suffer the consequences." Tears streamed down Ronak's face. "I'm sorry. Please help me." After a long silence, the sage's expression softened. He took the garland from Ronak and placed it around his own neck. At once, a heavy weight lifted from Ronak's soul. He looked up and saw the black shadow looming over the sage, and within moments, it merged into him. That day, Ronak bathed again in the sacred waters of Mahakumbh, realizing that some boundaries should never be crossed. He returned home, sharing everything with his family.